Ryan Reynolds here for, I guess, my 100th Mint commercial. No, don't. No. I mean, honestly, when I started this, I thought I only have to do like 4 of these. I mean, it's unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month. How are there still people paying 2 or 3 times that much? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be victim blaming here. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/save. Whenever you're ready.
$45 upfront payment equivalent to $15 per month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Taxes and fees extra. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes. See details.
This episode is brought to you by Honda. When you test drive the all-new Prologue EV, there's a lot that can impress you about it. There's the class-leading passenger space, the clean, thoughtful design, and the intuitive technology. But out of everything, what you'll really love most is that it's a Honda. Visit honda.com/EV to see offers.
This is Optimal Health Daily. Back to the basics. Recovery and Foundation Building Plan by Lea Genders of leagendersfitness.com. And I'm Dr. Neil Malik. Hey there, happy Saturday. Thank you so much for being here and welcome back to Optimal Health Daily, where I act as your narrator of the best health and fitness blogs, all for free. All right, and with that, let's get right to today's post and start optimizing your life. Back to the basics. Recovery and Foundation Building Plan by Lea Genders of leagendersfitness.com. I have some bad news to share. I'm not perfect. Shocking, I know. It happens to the best of us. I got injured. I know I talk a lot about injury prevention for runners here, but this wasn't a running injury. But it is preventing me from running. If you've been injured, you know it sucks. I was working really hard on my push-ups. I was progressing quickly. I was feeling so great and confident about it that I pushed my progression too quickly. I know better. Slow progression should always be the goal, but I got overconfident and pushed too far. I pulled a muscle. This is real life, and I am far from perfect. I made a mistake by pushing myself too hard, but I was ready to take corrective action. After I realized I did some damage, I immediately stopped lifting any weights. You don't get better by pushing through. You get better by resting. After I hurt my arm, I started running more than usual. I still wanted to work out, and instead of dwelling on what I couldn't do, I decided to focus on what I could do. Besides, I love to run. I didn't think twice about it. But time had passed, and it wasn't getting any better. In fact, it seemed to be growing worse. My shoulders felt sore and tight all the time, and that pain in my arm wasn't going away. It occurred to me one day after a 6-mile morning run when I was in a lot of pain that the arm swinging motion from running was making the problem worse. If I was going to get better, then I needed to rest it, really rest it, and that means no running. I spent about a week feeling sorry for myself and not doing anything but my bare minimum goal of 10,000 steps a day, which, by the way, is a lot harder when you don't run. It's time to get over it. I decided that this is a great opportunity to get back to the basics. I will focus on what I can do, not what I can't do. What does that mean when you can't lift weights or run? It means focusing on lower body, core exercises, balance, mobility, and flexibility. It's a great opportunity to return to the basics and rebuild a strong foundation while my arm and shoulder heals. It will be frustrating to eliminate weights even from my lower body exercises. Lifting a water bottle with my left arm hurts, so I have to be careful not to put any unnecessary pressure on it. Even holding a weight while performing lunges or squats will be too much. I am mentally prepared that this will feel like a giant physical step backwards, but to stay positive as to how consistent work on the basics will propel me forward in the future. I am breaking out the Bosu ball to work on balance, foam rolling to work on mobility and flexibility, and body weight exercises for hip, ab, and glute strength. Who knows, maybe this was a good thing. It's forcing me to take a step back and rebuild my foundation. Once my base is strong and balanced again and my arm is fully healed, I will be in a better position to get stronger than ever. Stay positive, right? So what does that plan look like? It looks like a lot of exercise plans I've shared with you here, so I thought I would round up my best recovery and foundation building exercises. 1. Foam rolling. Foam rolling can play an important role in muscle balance, injury prevention, mobility, and flexibility. 2. Prehab. I will need to regress some of these exercises so as to not put any pressure on my arm or shoulders, but many of these will work in my recovery plan. Back to the basics of clamshells, hip raises, and glute bridges for me. 3. Lower body strength. There's always benefit in working on lower body strength, and this is a great opportunity for me to focus on balance and unilateral strength since heavy weights are not an option. And 4. Cardio. Since running is not an option, I will continue to walk on the streets with my partner, but will also work on treadmill hills to increase the intensity of my walks. I think I should be able to do it without much arm motion. I'll let you know how it goes. I know I can't push recovery any more than I could push progression, but I'm hoping to be able to run again by the end of September. I'm running the Rock and Roll Half Marathon in Vegas in November, and I'll need the time to get back up to speed with my training. We'll see how it goes. You just listened to the post titled, Back to the Basics, Recovery and Foundation Building Plan by Lea Genders of leagendersfitness.com, and I'll be right back with my commentary.
Make this new school year an opportunity for your kids to learn important life skills with Greenlight. Greenlight is a debit card and money app for families where kids learn how to save, invest, and spend wisely, while parents keep an eye on kids' money habits. Greenlight also helps families get into their fall routine with a chores feature that lets parents assign chores and pay kids allowance when they check them off. Get your first month free at greenlight.com/Spotify. Greenlight.com/Spotify.
How do you feel great on vacation? Like really good? Easy. You go to Aruba. You'll spend your time relaxing on cool white sand beaches and floating in healing blue water. You'll immerse yourself in natural wonder and find your center on an island where things move at your speed. You won't just feel great, you'll feel relaxed, renewed, and ready for life. That's the Aruba effect. Plan your trip at aruba.com.
Dr. Neil here for my commentary. Let's first wish Lea the best of luck and send her healing thoughts as she trains for her half marathon. And yes, just as Lea said, the pain means it's time to stop, not time to push through the pain and see how it goes. When the pain does stop and you think you're ready to go back to normal activities, please take it slowly. Be very slow and intentional with your movements. You don't want to have a setback that delays your healing process. Oh, and if the pain doesn't get better with time or gets worse even with rest, that means it's time for a visit with your doctor. All right, that'll do it for today. I hope you're having a great weekend if you're listening in real time, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for the Sunday show and where your optimal life awaits.